We are live. We are live, and it is good to be alive because I have finally finished and released the work that I've been working on for over a year with the Super Guitar Brothers and Dan Avidan, and it is available for you to watch now. If the description for this video has worked, there is a link down below where you can go and watch my new animated music video that I've been working on with Dan Avidan and the Super Guitar Brothers for like a year. Go and watch it now before you watch this stream. This is like the release after party thing. So like I want you to be here, but go and watch that video now. And then after that, you got to go and like buy the album, the acoustic album, which I have done. Why haven't you done it yet? Because you have clearly not heard of it. Otherwise, you would have bought it already. So go, click that link, fly away, and then come back, and we'll party. I wish I could put music on right now, but I think I'll get chopped off the stream. So this is the stream for people to hang out after they've watched the video. If you have not seen Scarborough Fair yet, get in that description, click it. Like, get out of this party, watch that video, and then come back and say, wow, that was sure a video. That was definitely a music video that I saw. You can tell me what you thought about it. So yeah, I'm very excited. I wish I could play some party music, but I've got a feeling that YouTube will chuck you off. And we've got our first comment from Carter Sefer. I apologize if I've butchered your name, Carter. I assure you I've watched it. It's absolutely breathtaking. Thank you so much, Carter. That's really kind of you to say. I was really lucky to get this project when Dan emailed me, when Dan sent me a letter, when he sent me a post. No, when Dan emailed me with this, I was like, oh, I've got ideas already. I've got to get on this. Let me know if the description is feasible and working down at the bottom so that people can easily click links and go to things, because I really want to, first of all, of course, promote the animation that we just released, but also promote their amazing album, this amazing acoustic album, which you must listen to. I've only, like you, I've only heard Kiss from a Rose and Scarborough First so far, but I pre-ordered it. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to have that glorious signed CD experience. It just amplifies the sound a lot. It just gives you a dizzying high. I know it. I'm already out of water because I'm just so excited. Kaigen animation, love your animation. Very whimsical, match the vocals very well. Thank you so much. The link is working. Thank you, Carter. That's great to know. Listen, for free, actually, to head up watching it. Awesome job. That was my goal. No, I'm just kidding. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I felt kind of funny releasing something that's so emotionally wrought right now, because this is quite an emotionally wrought time we're going through. So I was like, is this what people really need? I don't know. I feel kind of bad about this, but whatever. I've got to share this live stream. Please be patient with me. I need to share this live stream with a few people so that they can know that it is happening and they can join in. It would be terrible if they did not know. So I am going to zip about, and you can watch me zipping about and letting people know what is going on. Scarborough Fair Release Party live stream. Don't you just love this? Come. Find the words, the letter Z, come and hang. There we go. You know what I love about being a live streaming sensation is that I never make mistakes and that I never do anything that's cringy and annoying and time consuming and not completely entertaining 100% of the time. Yeah, I love it. I hope you do too. My goodness, 18 people already, and thumbs up from 8 people. That's wonderful. So I'm here to say thank you for watching that animation, and to also go and buy that album on my old computer right here. You can see the album artwork right here. If you see this album, you know it's good. Oh, it's gone again. Maybe I should just put this on to like 10 minutes. The desktop will sort that out. So now I'm going to share the stream to Twitter. You know what? Before I share the stream to Twitter, I'll just read a few comments to show that I appreciate you because I really do. Sans Seta said, "If this was your animation, it was fantastic. It was my animation. Thank you very much. I definitely cried throughout." I like how you've used like crying, laughing emojis. Was it that funny? Was the animation that funny? No, I'm kidding. Carter Sefes says again, Scarborough is easily my favorite song of mine. I was I was sung in my first theatre show, and it gets me teary eyed every time I listen to it. It's a really good song. I've been learning a lot about it recently, like the writing of it and what counterpoint is and all of that. It's really cool. I'm going to share this stream now on Twitter. So if you will be extraordinarily patient and gracious and understanding, I will go and share that stream right now, but not there. Not there. That would be daft. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. Let's bump this right here. That's right. That's right. I want to bump it right here. Ba 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 bum bum. Scarborough Fair release party live stream. Come and hang. Yeah. There we go. Gosh. I love being a party hostess, don't you? You know, I need to throw a few parties because, you know, getting a bit of cabin fever. I want to get something jumping. I'd put on music right now if I could, but I've got a feeling that YouTube will just throw me right off the stream if I bother to do that. Holy shit, I just watched and I didn't get that it was from you. It was from me. Killyo. It was from me, so you better get it. Majestic Junk. Hello, Majestic Junk. Animation has always impressed me. Your music video was incredibly beautiful and a mark of what this medium can do. Thank you. Thank you. What I want to kind of push as I continue my animation career, and loads of other people are doing this as well. As 2D animators, we want to demonstrate that 2D animation is it continues to be a legitimate thing that matters to people, that spirits people away, no pun intended, and that is valuable as a piece, as a medium, because 3D animation kind of has stolen the show over the last couple of decades. I don't think intentionally. I think it was just another way of telling stories. Is great, but 2D animation, like I get very passionate about it. I get upset at the fact that 2D animation really isn't in the film scene in the way that it was. We need to bring it back. That's why I highly suggest you watch things like what was it called? Klaus that was on Netflix at Christmas, and it still will be. Not really a Christmassy time right now, but there's never a bad time to watch it. So go watch that if you can, and get those metrics up. And Netflix will then be like, maybe we should commission more 2D animations. And then you get it, you get it. Thank you so much. People are joining the stream. This is very exciting. I am going to let people know on Instagram now that I'm streaming. So I hope that you can be really patient with me while I awkwardly do this because I don't know how to juggle this shit. I'm just doing it all on the fly. So I need to make a little video right now and I will turn around and make it with you. Let's see. So here we go. Here we go. We are live. Join us in the live stream. Hello, Instagram. Come and join us. We are streaming together. The party is here. That's probably reversed in the screen. Say hello and wave. Come and join us. I can't put a link in the story, but you can go on YouTube and search iScopy, and you can see me streaming like a freak and be part of it. Who wouldn't want to be part of this? Yes, we are celebrating the release of the Scarborough Fair music video and the release of Dan Avidan and the Super Guitar Brothers acoustic album. And if my desktop moves, then you'll be able to see it, but apparently it's not going to, and that's very annoying. There it is! Look, there it is! Oh my god! Oh my god, look at them. Oh god, they're all so beautiful. Why wouldn't you want to listen to their music? You know you do. So come and join us. Okay, bye. Okay, right, I'm just going to upload that to Instagram with the greatest of ease. As you can see, I was born for this. No, 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 no. Backwards, backwards, backwards. You know what? I'm not even going to put it in my story. I'm just going to straight up dump it in my happening. In my.
Here we go. We are live. Join us in the.
Isn't this like the greatest thing you've ever seen? Isn't this precisely what you want? Just multiple versions of my voice screaming at once. It's very exciting. Okay, next. No, 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 no. Please, please. I'm trying to be a disc jockey here. There's so many things spinning around. It's so difficult. Um, I just don't know how to do this. I just don't know how to do this. Guys, you're all being so patient.
We are live.
Be quiet. Be quiet. I don't need that. Neither do you. Oh my goodness. Right. Right. I'm going to do this. I'm going to share this stream. I've got the link and I'm going to put it in my Instagram description. Despite everything, despite advice against it, I'm going to do it. U2, and then there's a dot, and then there's a BE. Why do they separate it like that? I don't know. But I'm sure they must know what they're doing. Everybody came here through this link, so that's all fine. And then there's a G and a 0, not an O. I can see the difference. It's all kind of squished together. I know that's a 0, and then a capital M, and then a 2, and then a 10, and then a 2, and a capital P, and then a L, and a Y, and an O. And that first Y is lowercase. Naughty phone trying to make things difficult. I'm amazed that 27 people are here watching me, surely agog at the state of which I'm managing to do this. But here I am, and here you are, and we're together, and I'm very, very glad you're here. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm going to put some exclamation marks in here. Okay. Right. I'm putting my phone down. You're also patient. I'm looking at the chat now. Hello, Instagram. Hello, Sneak. Hello. I'm glad you all waved. That was very sweet. I never thought these worlds would mix. I've been a patron of Sam and Super Guitar Bros for a while. Well, hi there. It's good to meet you. I hope you enjoyed the animation we made. Or I made the animation, but their music. Oh my gosh. See, I've been playing the music all this time on my like tinny little laptop, and sometimes I've been listening to it on my headphones. But my partner just watched the video on the television, and the sound, oh, with real speakers, oh, it's lovely. It's so much better than what I was listening to earlier. Like, no, it all sounded great. I don't want to be rude, but like with an actual sound system that complements the music, oh, it's gorgeous. It's wonderful. I should let the boys know that I'm streaming in case they want to join. Does that mean I've got to send an email while I'm doing that? You don't want that. I'll have nobody left in this stream if I try doing something like that. I'm just going to be patient, and instead I will put it in a tweet to woo. I shall do this in a tweet to woo. I don't know why I'm saying things like that. It's not endearing. I'm not an owl. That's not what you came here for. Join me. Whoa. Join me for the Scarborough Fair. This is a difficult word to have to keep spelling out over and over again in quick succession. Join for the Scarborough Fair release party. And then I'm gonna at these boys because that's how they'll see. Super. Thanks for asking. No. Do 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 da 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 da. Oh gosh, I shouldn't sing anything. Let's see. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Bang. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. Thanks for being patient. All right. I just had a moment where my mind went blank because I was like, I did it. I did the tweet. Welcome welcome to the stream. If you've just joined us, thank you so much. We're having a great time here. I am here to promote the Scarborough Fair music video that was just released on the Game Grumps YouTube channel. There is a link in the description. You can go to that right now, and if my computer is good, it will bring up the stupid album artwork for the thing, which I will get. I'm just getting the album artwork because it switched to the wrong thing. System preferences, desktop and screensaver. That's what I want. Yes. So go and get the album now. If you are into acoustic stuff, and you should be, you deserve this album. You deserve to be relaxed in this stressful time. There is a link down below where you can go and get this gorgeous acoustic album right now. I've ordered it. It's going to be signed. It's going to elevate the musical experience when I listen to it, because I know that it has been touched personally by the musicians themselves. And what better way to enjoy music than to know you've paid more? No, I'm kidding. But to know that you got it earlier than anyone else. No, that's not right either. It's good music. Just buy it. Buy it now. I probably need to calm down a little bit. I think I'm kind of feeling a little bit hysterical right now. Oh. Goodness me. I'm going to look at the chat again because I've been yabbering on just at the camera for ages and ignoring you completely. James Bashuski says, Imogen, Scarborough Fair is beautiful. I've been watching you for 7 years because I love what you do. I knew you would do great things. You should be very proud. I am proud. Thank you very much. We all worked really hard on this, and I'm just so chuffed about it. I'm just going to get that album artwork just a little bit more in the frame. Go and buy it. There. You need to buy this album now. It's beautiful, and it is exactly what we need in these uncertain times. Some soothing music to make us feel sure that art is beautiful and life can be wonderful. Okay. Carter Sefer again says, is it weird that I felt a pain in my stomach when... Spoilers, I will not say that. Everybody go and watch this video. Please don't get spoiled. I'm not blaming you, Carter. It's okay. You can talk about it. But people who are just turning up, go and watch that animation. There is a link in the description, not in my lap. In the description down below this video. Go and enjoy it. And then buy the album. And then come back here. And just hang with us. It'll be great. Let's see. I'm going to pop back into the live chat again. Well done all involved. Damn straight. Everyone did great work. Sorry, my chat is kind of zipping past. Nocturnal, nice name. Just woke up and watched the video. Thanks for making me cry like a bitch. You're welcome, Knock. I hope that it didn't upset you too much. I hope that it was a cathartic cry. I think sometimes, especially now, we kind of need a bit of a cathartic cry. Maximilian Pegasus. Wow, that's a cool name. I like the gunblade on the stand and all. That is my partner's gunblade. He is a big Final Fantasy nut. He's been playing the Final Fantasy VII remake last night and this morning, and he can't wait to get back onto it. And I'm very happy for him. It's really cool. Dupless. Here he is! My partner's giving me the thumbs up. I'm going to give it to him as well. The thumbs up, that is. Nothing more crazy than that. And he's grabbing a bottle of water. That's my bottle of water. It's okay. I've got glasses in the kitchen. Okay. Enough of that. This song convinced me to get the album. Yes! Do you hear that? We've sold it to... I'm kidding. Yes, it's going to be a completely gorgeous album. Like, I don't really go for acoustic music. What's acoustic? Acoustic music most of the time, but the way that it sounded on the sound system just now, like, I'm so glad I ordered it. Like, it sounds absolutely breathtaking. So yes, goodbye. Not goodbye. I mean the separate words, good and then BUI. Yes, good purchase. That's a better phrase. I'm going to try and look in the chat. It's difficult for me to use a scrolling bar with a laptop. I don't know if any of you understand that pain. But I want to look at the whole chat. I don't think I can scroll up. I'm so sorry because without risking losing the entire stream, because I'll probably click on something stupid. Let's see. James Babushki says, sorry, quick typing in the chat is hard. Yeah, I know. I understand. Trying to speak quickly is difficult enough as it is. Congrats on the gorgeous work. Thank you, Chris Masaki. Thank you so much, Chris. Dan Garati, how dare you make me cry my own tears? Well, I would get you to cry someone else's tears, but I think that's unethical. But thank you very much. I'm glad there was an emotional response. I hope it was a cathartic moment for you. Um, do I watch anime? You know what? I don't honestly watch that much. I'm influenced by aesthetic and tropes quite clearly in the animations that I make, but I barely ever watch anime series if I'm quite frank. I and that's not because oh anime sucks. No, it's great. It's as good as any other medium. Uh, but I don't watch much. What's the last thing I watched? I mean, I watch Studio Ghibli films, of course. And I love Summer Wars, which is an extraordinary good film and kind of relevant to now. Watch Summer Wars. That's a great film. My partner is going for a walk. That's very exciting for him. Stay safe. So no, don't say no. Say yes. Stay safe, everyone. This is a public service announcement. Stay home. Stay home. Well, he's going for a walk. You're allowed to go for a walk for exercise in this country, and if you are allowed to go for a walk, do so as long as you're safe. You make the right decisions. You know, you distance from people. You don't stroll right up to people and go, "Hey!" Like, no, stay away from people. So what was I talking about? Yeah, stay home, wash your hands, all of that. I'll talk about that more in a minute. Who came up with the story for the video? Was it entirely? Oh, sorry, the chat is scrolling away. I came up for the idea for the story. Dan got in contact and he said, I've got this song. It's got a kind of medieval vibe to it. I'm thinking princesses, I'm thinking knights, I'm thinking fairies. And I was like, you know what I'm thinking? What if a horse and a dinosaur kissed in the woods? And he was like, well, you know, you're the animator, so if you want to go with that, and so that's what I did. But yes, I came up with the entire thing, um, all of the emotional beats and everything. Basically, I directed the whole thing. Dan gave me notes as to if something was unclear or needed kind of a little bit of tweaking. But yeah, I came up with the whole thing. I'm really proud of it. Some of the choices I made were kind of exhausting in terms of an animation standpoint, but yeah, it came out looking pretty decent. If I do say so myself. So yeah. What else do we have in the chat? I'm really sorry if I don't read your comments because the chat is scrolling away and I can't. Okay, I can grab the scroll bar now, so I'm going to read a few more. Princess Sparkly Unicorn, how apt. Watched it so many times now, and I'm going to change my shirt because it's drenched in tears. Where are your eyes? Are they on your neck? God bless you, Princess Sparkly Unicorn. The unicorn and dragon friendship just went straight to my heart. The absolute fave creatures. Yeah, I chose those two in particular because I thought those kinds of creatures are usually enemies, and I thought it's kind of heartstring tugging to have people who are typically enemies fall in love. It's that whole Romeo and Juliet thing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. What was your inspiration for the story for the music video? Listening to the lyrics, it's about impossibility. Um, oh, excuse me. I'm feeling a little mucusy, gross. So yeah, listening to the lyrics, it's kind of about impossibility. The origin of the song is about um, two partners who might be exes. They are kind of spurned and they're kind of challenging each other to do impossible things. So it's a bit of a conflict between partners in the original song. That's cool, but I just wanted to take the theme of impossibility and run with it because I didn't want to animate two partners, two lovers like fighting because I thought that might be quite draining on me. That is not what I really want to do. So I took the theme of impossibility and I was like the impossibility of creatures being together that are usually enemies, and the impossibility of being together if one of you is not around. Spoilers. So like yeah. To any of you who have just turned up to the stream, please go to the link in the description to watch Scarborough Fair at the Game Grumps channel if you have not already, and then come back and then buy this album right here. This album right here. Look at this. These are trying times. These are stressful times. Do you need something to calm down with? Do you need something to soothe your soul? Look no further. Look no further than this album. This album right here. When you see this album, you go and buy it and then you shut your eyes because you don't need them anymore. All you need is your ears, and then a song in your heart will follow. So go and buy this album. It's in the description. Go, 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 go. It's gorgeous, and they have totally earned your patronage. Please go if you have not already. Go and do that. What is next? What is next? Who is speaking to me now? What video games do I know? What video games do you know? Says Lilin Toldo. What video games do I know? I know one or two. I know the Undertale. I know the Zelda. I know the Mario. I know the Yoshi. That's all the game I know. Thank you for your question. Would you rather drink a loved one's pee or watch Shrek 3 on DVD? Well, that's classified, if I'm honest. It's shameful either way. Reposting because of scrolling difficulty. Thank you. Just watch a video. Your style is so unique and distinguishable. The first thing I thought was is this Imogen Scotty? Thank you so much, Jay Landmass. Thank you so much, Jay. That's really kind of you. Oh, I'm going to swallow. You know what? I think I need a drink. I need a drink. I'm going to keep talking so that you know I haven't vanished altogether. Oh, my partner put a bottle of water on the floor for me. Gosh, he's lovely. I'm going to take a swig of that. Oh my goodness, I dribbled all over myself, but that was for you. That was for you, you dirty birds. Right. Let's continue down the scrolly, chatty scrolly if I can activate it because this key seems to be stuck. Boo. Steve is here. Sorry if it's taking me ages to get to you in the chat, Steve. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for joining. You should keep chatting in the chat. Everybody, Steve Poisson, if that is how you say your surname, you can correct me if I've gotten that really wrong. Of the Super Guitar Brothers, the album is not on the screen currently, but he's here. One of the Super Guitar Brothers is here. That one, right there. He's in the chat. Go and talk to him and ask him questions. I'm sure he'll want to answer them. And I'm here to answer your questions too. With the petals, it must have been such a pain, but so worth it. Yes. Gosh, that wide shot, you know, the wide shot where the petals are coming in and the dragon is like, woof! Like, when I designed that shot and then I was like, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? This is going to take forever. What am I doing? But I did it. You got to push yourself out there sometimes, you know. You got to really kind of fake it till you make it, which is what I did with those shots. I was like, I am not qualified to do this. And then in doing it, you become qualified. I recognize the animation style right away in Scarborough Fair. After watching Appropriate Story all these years ago, I knew you'd make great things. I'm glad you had faith in me from that point, because that's not the most fabulous thing in comparison. I'm really proud of Appropriate Story, don't get me wrong, but there's quite a leap in terms of quality and in terms of subject matter. Imogen, your new animation is purely divine. Thank you, Matt Lucine, however you say your surname. It's lovely. Oh, by the way, Steve, tell me if I've said your surname wrong. Is it said the same as Poisson, or have I ruined it? Because it's a lovely name. I've watched the video 3 times already. It's amazing. Thank you, Jeja. And if you are the person who donated to my coronavirus COVID-19 fundraiser, thank you so much. For those of you who are not in the know, I'm doing a fundraiser right now that I started on Tuesday, and I'm continuing next Tuesday. So subscribe if you haven't already, and stick around because I'm going to be doing more of that live stream to come. It's going to be very good. I'm gonna get on this exercise bike right there. I'm going to pump like an idiot for an hour. It's going to be awful. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. There's going to be a soundtrack by Tupperware Remix Party. It's going to be amazing. Kicked me height. Kicked me height. That's a Carl Pilkington reference. Nice one. Well, just watched and got chills. Well done. Thank you so much, Kicked Me Height. I hope that's a Carl Pilkington reference. Otherwise, I look like a freak. You did reference Spirit when animating the unicorns. Felt like they moved like the horses in Spirit. Yes, James Baxter, who was, if not a lead animator, he was like a director of animation, I believe, on Spirit, the Stallion of the Cimarron. That is a film that I watched one time before I started animating, and I was like, right, let's go. And I saved loads of gifs, and like, yeah, that's a big thing. James Baxter. Whew. I don't know how he does it. I'm trying to find out. Let's find out together. But for real, when Dan, oh, it's Steve. He's chatting to us. For real, when Dan sent the video a few weeks ago, I tried like the first 5 or 6 times right. Oh, and I got your surname right. Thank you so much, Steve. It's weird to think that you can have an idea and people will be like, that sounds like a good idea, and then you put your idea into motion and you have your visual outcome and you present it, and that then it creates a physical emotional response in someone you're collaborating with. It's so strange, but it's definitely flattering. I'm really glad that people are enjoying it. Americans usually just say poissant, poissant. Poissant. It's like croissant. Briar Star. Oh my god, this was what you mentioned a few days ago. It's so good. Thank you for remembering. Excuse me. Anybody who's just turning up into the stream, hello, welcome. We are celebrating the release of the Scarborough Fair music video, which I've been working on for the last year with Dan Avidan and Steve Poisson and Sam Griffin of the Super Guitar Brothers. And their album is out now and you can check it out. Go watch the animation. I'm not just pointing at my legs, I'm pointing at the description. You can go and watch the animation right now and then go and get the album right here. The album artwork, which I'm hoping isn't like flipped around with what you can see. I'm hoping it's the right way around. But yes, it's an amazing album that will soothe your soul, which is what we all need. So go and get it. Support independent artists, please. It would be really good of you. Let's see. Was Shrek an inspiration for this? You know what, Vanilla Milkshake? It was but last week that I was trying to think of cool dragons in the media, and then I remembered the dragon from Shrek, and I was like, oh yeah! And then I remembered her relationship with Donkey, and I was like, oh! And I was like half thinking about like sending off like a version of this to Dan and Sam and Steve with a Shrek screen cap as the thumbnail, just of Donkey and the dragon, because I was like, oh man, this is kind of not intentional, just purely coincidental and hilarious. I love those two. I only really like the first Shrek movie, to be fair, but they're amazing. They're like the stars of the show as far as I'm concerned. Crawling in my skin. I hope you're okay. Oh yeah, you were crying, sorry. Ben, how dare you make me cry this early in the morning? I haven't even had my coffee yet. I hate you. Give me more. I'm all out. I'm really glad you enjoyed it, Ben. I'm sorry you're crying so early in the morning. Yeah, for a lot of you, it's like 9 in the morning or 10, isn't it? Good morning. I hope you've had a nice cry. It is just gone 5 in the afternoon here. I'll probably have a biscuit soon. But yeah, I hope you're all well over in America, as well as you can be. Stay safe, everyone. It's so beautiful. Fantastic job. Thank you, Lady Yami 91. Without the cool pois sound. I don't like it as much. Without the cool pois sound. Okay, Stephen. Poissant. I want to get this right. I have to get it right because people always get my surname wrong and they say Scopy instead of Scoppy. It's a double P. It's like Poppy. Come on, people. Wire Mosasaur. I have to get back to work. See you around, everyone. Imogen, good luck stealing Jane's back to Stole. I mean, secrets. You cannot reveal my plot. Thank you, Jacob Finkelman. Just seeing it, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. And Vanilla Milkshake, hello again. If you could work for any animation studio, what would it be? Um, Knights of the Light Table. I don't know. Um, I don't know. I kind of get nervous thinking about studio stuff because that means giving up independence, I suppose. I I I I guess I wish I was. I guess I wish I was still. I guess I guess things were the way they were sort of in the 80s when there were lots of kind of ragtag 2D animation studios about. There are 2D animation studios about now, but because because the market is so saturated, it's difficult to jump up and down and get people's attention the way that it was years ago. Although years ago it was just a harder industry to get into. I get the feeling. I don't know. Um, yeah, I'd like to, there's no one in particular I'd like to be part of. I just wouldn't want to be part of something like Disney, really, which has business practices and creative decisions that kind of irk me. And artists working at Disney, I'm willing to bet there are a hell of a lot of awesome people working and making creative decisions at Disney. Like I'm completely sure of that. But as a company, they're kind of unnerving, and I'm kind of like, don't want to be anywhere near anything like that. They're gonna buy YouTube and then delete my video because that is just their want. But thank you for the question, love. Um, uh, let's see. The Mimzes says, start your own studio. That's the answer. The Zay of Zay said, I just watched it. It always amazes me how fluid your animations are. Also, I cried. Thank you, Zay of Zays. Um, I yeah, I like to try and go with kind of fluid animation as much as I can. It wasn't you know, it wasn't until like I was in the very end stages of animating my Undertale animation that I figured out what kind of ease in and ease out was, and I didn't know either that I could do kind of sporadic frame rates so I could animate on the ones or the twos higgledy piggledy as ever whatever I wanted to do. I didn't know that until I was right at the end, and I was like, oh my god, I could have made this look a lot better than it's ended up looking. So, you live and you learn, and this is definitely something I'm really proud of in my latest animation using what's the term? Something frame rate. It's not sporadic. That was the wrong word that I chose earlier. It's I can't remember, but it's when you want to animate on the ones and the twos whenever you feel like it. So yeah, just so you know that's a thing. Did you know that's a thing? It's a thing. Oh, Steve sent a goodbye message and it scrolled away. Oh no. I'm gonna try and activate my scroll bar so that I can read it out. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna get running in a minute, but if anyone has any questions about Super Guitar Bros or like behind the scenes at the studio, feel free to ask now. You should. This is a rare opportunity. Let's see. Like Us Animations, fantastic animations. Artists like you help inspire me to animate myself. That's awesome, Like Us. Thank you so much. Keep going. It's difficult, but keep going. It's vanilla milkshake with the retracted message. How scandalous. Vestman Productions. I definitely cried. The story screamed to me my early 18 young self trying to understand love and loss and burgeoning, growing love of fantasy, using that as a means to learn and grow. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Best Man. The Majestic Junk, hello again. I've always wanted to draw, but I struggled with drawing characters sideways. The eye placement is always wrong. Yes, go and find some tutorials on doing profiles. Understand eye shape. Understand that it's a ball and then you've got flesh underneath and on the top. Once you start thinking about the actual fleshy, soft curves of the face, then you can understand how that flesh holds the eye. I know this is sounding really gross, but that's what it is. And so you kind of get that kind of shape going on from the side. That is like perfect. But like keep practicing, observe from real life, observe from other people's illustrations, and like Just keep at it. You'll get it. I promise. If you keep going at it. I watched the video a few seconds ago. Well done. Thank you, Mr. Jots. Thank you for watching. For anyone who is just turning up, this is a live stream, a after party live stream, if you will, celebrating the release of Scarborough Fair, the animation that I've worked on for the last year with the Super Guitar Brothers and Dan Avidan, who you can see pictured right here. So there is a link in the description where you should go and you should watch that video right now, and then you can come back and go to the description again and get this album because it's lovely, it's beautiful. I listened to Scarborough Fair on the television just now, just a few hours ago, not a few hours ago, but recently, and oh, the sound system, oh, it just is beautiful. It just elevated it to another level. So please, please get this album. It is gorgeous. Support independent artists. It'll make you feel good and wholesome and like you're doing something great. Let's see. Bye bye. Bye bye, Steve. Thank you so much for joining us. Take care and say hi to Sam for me. Bye. Okay. Have a good day, Super Guitar Brothers. Yes, I hope they do. Such a beautiful video, both musically and visually. Thank you so much to everyone involved. Thank you so much, Sandal in mouth. That's alarming. But thank you for the compliment. Thank you so much. No matter what you do, keep at it. Your love and passion is worth it. And never be afraid to tote your passion and share it. You never know what may happen. That is right, Vestman. That is right. You never know. I certainly didn't anticipate that this kind of thing would start happening when I started making Game Grumps animations. What? 6 years ago? 7 years ago? It was a while ago now. Oof. But I have elevated myself since then. I'm just going to have a swig of water because I'm talking a lot and it's bad for my throat. Welcome to the stream. This is the after party for Scarborough Fair. If you've just watched it and you're just joining us, then welcome. Welcome. Have a chat. Grab a snack. It is just gone 5:15 in the afternoon here in the UK. What time is it? Where you are and how are you doing? Did you enjoy the video? I hope you did. I did. I thought it was really good. What do I say? I've just finished it. I have tears in my eyes. What the fuck? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna call you Nod. I'm so sorry, Nod. I hope you enjoyed it at least. Oh, this is activating all sorts of things in my throat because I've spent so long indoors and essentially not really talking to anyone that suddenly live streaming and bursting into conversation is making my throat go, whoa, there. What are you doing? It feels really weird and my nose feels weird too. Don't worry, I don't feel sick. I don't feel sick. I don't feel sick. If I do feel sick, I will self-isolate and I will call the NHS 111 and say, please, can you give me advice because I'm not feeling well. Whatever country you're in, I hope there is a number that you can call when you are sick, should you feel a bit poorly. I don't want to derail this into a whole kind of pandemic talk, but it is what is quashing our entire civilization right now. So we should talk about it just for a second. Take care of yourself. Socially distance, socially isolate yourself should you feel poorly, and yeah, take care of yourself. Respect each other, respect yourself, be safe, make good decisions, wash those fingers, wash the whole hand, the whole thing, and buy this album. It's essential that you go and buy this album, not that album, that's just another picture, but there it is. Go to the description. Fight the pandemic by buying Super Guitar Brothers and Dan Avidan's new acoustic album. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Hey, Ice Coffee, just popping by to say I saw the video on Grumps channel and you killed it. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Sam Kettridge. Thank you so much, Sam. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's 9:15. I assume that you're on the East Coast then, Ben. I've had my coffee. Super Guitar Brothers have a new fan and you have a new patron. Oh, I'm not really doing anything on Patreon. I should stop rustling this in case it picks up on the mic. I'm not really doing anything on Patreon at the moment. I haven't done anything on Patreon for a long time. Like, I just kind of upload things on Twitter and Instagram and stuff. If you want to support me, that's amazing. That's amazing, and I thank you so much. I just wanted to make that super transparent. I'm not using Patreon right at this moment. If you want to donate to me, thank you. You're extraordinarily generous to do that for essentially nothing exclusive. But you can go right ahead. If you did, anyone who's on my Patreon who's like, I've had enough, I wouldn't blame you because I haven't done anything there for ages. So like, it's use your discretion. Thank you so much if you are donating to me though. Those were some magical strings. Yes, yes, just really calming, really beautiful stuff from them. I'm really excited to hear the rest of the album, which is why I've pre-ordered it, and you can pre-order it too by going to the link in the description and looking at this picture and then buying it. So go and do that. It's gorgeous. I wonder if this is the kind of promotion they really wanted. Some manic screaming ginger bint pointing and yelling. Well, it's what they've got. That would make that Scarborough Fair picture would make a great tattoo. Well, it's funny you should say that, Princess Sparkly Unicorn, because this illustration right here is actually cut that on two separate layers, the unicorn and the dragon, and I am planning on getting a Scarborough Fair tattoo. Should I have the nerve in a couple of months, once things are calm and I'm calm and I'm ready to get stabbed, yeah, I'll probably get it on my left arm. I'm thinking of getting the dragon up here, and then we can have some petals kind of, and then I'm thinking of getting the unicorn just about here on my left arm, because my left arm is kind of the freckles aren't too prominent, whereas on my right arm you can see quite a few prominent freckles there. All my big freckles are on my right arm. I don't know why that happens, but there you go. So yeah, good shout, good call there, because you guessed it. Best man, were you inspired by Rickman Bass or any other inspirations for the imagery or choices for the dragon style? I don't. Oh, sorry, Rankin Bass. Sorry, I said that wrong. I haven't seen Rankin Bass's work. The imagery or choices of this dragon style. Honestly, inspiration from the dragon first of all came from like iguanas and other cute kind of jungle lizards. Raptors, I really like velociraptors. I think they're really cool. They're probably my favorite dinosaur amongst velociraptors. So that kind of, I know a lot of dinosaurs do that, but like I like doing that, having little raptor claws. Um, but yeah, one of the main inspirations behind having the dragon be the way she was is because most dragons in the media are either really cool looking but monstrous and heartless, or they're good dragons but they look really doofy and non-draconic and dumb. Like, so pick your poison. And I was like, I want a draconic dragon that's cool. That's all I want. And the only draconic dragon that's cool is like Dragonheart, and that's not a good film, or it's not a great film. So I wanted to make something that looked kind of draconic, jungly, raptor-like, in terms of design. I guess in terms of like illustrative aesthetic, I just kind of went with my own thing. I did watch The Last Unicorn first, before cracking on with this animation. Um, excuse me. And it's a very illustrative style, perhaps too illustrative to really make into an animation, because you could tell the animators struggled with that movie. It's still gorgeous, by the way. But yeah, I kind of built it from scratch. I wanted there to be that kind of elegance that The Last Unicorn has, in that kind of, in the aesthetic style they have there. But there wasn't one thing that I was especially drawing from, if that makes sense. I'm just going to take another sip of water. I might need to blow my nose in a second. I might be getting hay fevery. I've got the garden door open, so if you can hear birdsong, that is why. Manic Screaming is a good brand because it is a passion. My best friend has made that her brand. That's cool. She sounds like a chill girl. John Hearn says, I haven't heard the term bint in a long time. Jenny calls a spit take. I hope it's not rude. Like, I know it's a kind of derogatory term for a woman, but I hope it's no worse than that, because I'm a woman and I could be derogatory. I'm not even going to go down that road. Sounds awesome. Would love something like that too, although my arms are already occupied already, but my legs and back are definitely up for some new ink. Good luck, Princess Sparkly Unicorn. Dao Saku says, great animation as always. Thank you. Dragon World 2. I've not seen Dragon World. Is it good? I'm willing to bet that it's not a critical darling because it's got dragons in it, and things with dragons in them just generally aren't. Excuse me. I am going to go and get a tissue is actually available on the shelf just in front of me. I'm just going to grab a tissue if you'll bear with me. It's important. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'm overcome with emotion. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh my goodness. This is what you all came here to see. And just the live stream just drops and everybody logs out. Oh, yep, we've lost one person. No, I'm kidding. If you're only just joining us, welcome, howdy to the release party live stream of Scarborough Fair and the promotion of in these uncertain times. Go, the link in the description and buy or pre-order rather this album right now, and it'll be winging its way to you when it's safe. And then you can listen to some beautiful acoustic music, including the music that was just used in the music video just released on the Game Grumps channel. And you can watch that right now. There's another link in the description. If you're watching this live stream and you haven't watched the video, run! Go forth and watch the Scarborough Fair music video, because we all worked really hard on this music and on this animation. So hi and welcome. The Mimzes says the color palette was so good. How'd you make the colors work together and so pretty like that? Let me tell you my secret. I don't know what I'm doing, and I just pick things that make me go, oh, that's nice. I try personally. My preference within my art is to keep things looking kind of fruity and zesty. That's what I go towards. And there's a kind of drab colors in the beginning to kind of bring you down. I am putting it in these terms because I am literally no smarter than this. Like I'm not a master on color theory. I just try and fiddle around with things until I'm like, okay, okay, that works. I think that works. Like that's it. That's my secret. Just keep experimenting. Look at loads of tutorials, because I certainly look at tutorials and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. And then I do it and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I think maybe this is right. I'm sorry that may be such a useless answer. I'm so sorry, Mim says. But I hope that if you're feeling clueless, it can at least inspire you to know that no one knows what they're doing, or at least I don't. I'm just going to try and scroll up the chat because it's a guy. He's a hero, although he probably wouldn't want me to say that. He's great. Did an amazing live stream last year to raise money for a transgender children's charity called Mermaids. He raised loads of money. The game he played was Donkey Kong 64. It was bananas, and I think you could still watch that stream because it was recorded. It was brilliant. And AOC, Alexandria Osario Cortez, turned up on the stream, as well as Chelsea Manning and the people who made the fucking soundtrack. That's the first time I've sworn on the live stream. Whoops, I'm sorry I did that. But yeah, it was a great time. It was a great time in history, in internet history. I'm not even kidding right here. I'm going to leap back into the live stream chat. Dragon World is a full moon film, like Magic Island, kind of trash but endearing. That's the kind of thing I expect from anything with a dragon in it. It's pretty trashy but endearing. I hope my music video is better than trash. The soundtrack certainly is better. The soundtrack is glorious. But I'm proud of my animation. I think it's a good piece of dragon media. That's what I'm trying to push. I'm all about representation here at icecopy.com. And I am pushing for good dragon representation. Good dragon representation in the media. So I hope I've contributed to it. Let's see. Don't pash catlash. I don't know what's happening in the chat there, but I'm sure it's relevant. I'm sure it's important. Love the shirt. Always great to see an H-Bomb fan. Yay! I've also gotten on my pin collection, which I will fetch right now. This is my pin collection. Oh, if I can just get it and unspool it from all these silly things. This is my pin collection and earrings thus far. My H Bomber Guy pin is right there. There's a banana that he released right after he did that stream. But yeah, I've got lots of fun things. I've got some things that might be relevant to you. So at the top here, we've got like music things that I love. I'm a big fan of Ed Banger. Ed Banger Records. They're a French house music kind of centric label. So if I get really close here, you can see my Justice pins because I love Justice and Sebastian. And we've got Daft Punk, who aren't part of Ed Banger, but the manager of Ed Banger used to be the manager of Daft Punk back in the day. And I've got Groovers in the Heart. I've got my Delight badge, and I've got Britney badges, Lemon Jelly, Mr. Scruff, all the goods. And here we have Pride of Place right in the center. We've got Dan and we've got Brian in their Starbomb gear. And we've got my Superfan thing. I could not resist the Superfan badge. I mean, look at it. It's got dragons in it. What was I going to do? And if you're wondering where Aaron is, do not worry. He's right here. He's right here with my Game Grumps Animation Champion badge that all of us got when we did the Game Grumps animated collaboration, which was about the game that I can't remember. That's really bad of me to forget. We all animated a big animation together, and it was when when Aaron was trying to fight a plant, and then we all got this badge. It was very special. And we've got Matt and Ryan from Super Mega, and I love these boys so much, so I put my heart earrings around them. And at the bottom, I've got lots of creatures, including like dragons, and I've got other little badges and pins and stuff, and all my earrings, all my favorite earrings are at the bottom here. Yeah, so that's all my that's all my bling. Is there anything else that I wanted to show here? I think those are all my kind of favorite ones. But yeah, I've got a few Twin Peaks things as well lurking around. Where's my Twin Peaks stuff? We've got one actual ordinary badge there, and we've got Audrey here. She's dancing away. All sorts of stuff. Diane. Yeah. Everyone should watch Twin Peaks. It'll like take you to a higher state of consciousness if you watch Twin Peaks. Right. I'm gonna put this back. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's getting quite heavy. Is my collection. There we go. So I've got to put my stethoscope back. Oh, because that's important too. Right. So now I've shown off all that tat. I'm going to take another sip of mortar and hop back into the chat. To anyone who is just joining us, welcome, and thank you for joining us. If you have not yet, please go and watch the Scarborough Fair music video, this animation that I made with these boys, because they covered Scarborough Fair, a piece of music by... I can't remember the names. Shit, it's Garfunkel and Thingamy Thing. This is extraordinarily embarrassing because I was researching this and the names have gone flying out of my head. Whatever. Go and buy this album. I'm so sorry. You can go and watch the music video in the description just down below, and then you can go and buy this incredible music album. What am I saying? I'm losing my mind here. Acoustic album in the description below. Support independent artists, and they'll make more stuff. That's how it works. I'm gonna hop back into the chat right now if I can get my scroll moving. Oh my gosh, we're nearly at an hour. We're nearly at an hour of letters. Scroll down. Whoa, too far. Battle Kid. Thank you so much for reminding me. I forgot what it was called. Battle Kid. There we go. Fruity saturated colours are wonderful. Thank you, Mimez. It's what I like. It's what I like to see. It's what I like to wear, despite the fact that I'm currently wearing a black shirt. Please forgive me. Space Guacho. Hey, I really liked your animation style. Been an admirer since. Actually, mad Game Grumps animated. The Scarborough Fair animation is beautiful. Congrats on amazing work from Uruguay. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, it's been a long time since I was making Game Grumps animations. Got to start somewhere, and I'm glad I started there. Because it got me in contact with Aaron and Dan, and I couldn't ask pardon. Carla, hello, Carla, in Zunza. I'm sorry if I'm saying your surname wrong. How long did the animation take to complete? It's beautiful. Good question. I will talk about that right now. So Dan gave me the prompt for the animation. He got in contact with me about it late February last year. I probably started on it at the end of March of last year. So, and I finished it in the middle of March this year. So it took a year for me to make the entire video from scratch. That's storyboarding all the way to final animation. And at the for half that time, for about 6 months of that year, I was working two other jobs. So I have one other part-time job as it is, and then I started another part-time job in October, and there were moments, there were more than a few moments in the last 6 months where I was like, am I gonna finish this in time? Like, I was really stressed out, and it wasn't anything Dan or anyone had given me to do that was out of my depth. It was the decisions, the creative decisions that I was making, deciding to animate a bunch of horses, deciding to animate dragons and fire and wild swingy shots where the camera's like woo. Like, if I was animating something a bit more low key, it would have been a lot easier. But in my hubris, in my arrogance, you're arrogant. No, I just gave myself a lot to do, and I knew that every hour counted. Basically, from September onwards, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm making this difficult for myself." So yeah, that's how long it took. But I've basically been practicing social distancing since September, like cutting out social events, rushing home straight after work, plumbing my ass down, and just working non-stop as much as I can every day. Like, at Christmas, I went to my parents' house, and my mum was a little bit poorly, so I was like, "Oh, I'll come and help you prepare for Christmas." And I brought my Cintiq and my laptop so that when I wasn't helping them and celebrating Christmas, I could go back into the spare room and keep drawing. It just didn't stop. But hey, it's a nice video, isn't it? Like, it all comes back to, well, you ended up making a good video. No, like, didn't hurt me, so I'm okay. Let's continue looking at the live chat. That DK tie though. Yes, thank you for noticing. My partner got me that. It was very sweet. Battle Kid, thank you. Yes. You've done brilliant job with animation. Well done. Thank you very much. The tasty pie. Thank you. Love the pineapple earrings. Yes, they're heavy. Those pineapple earrings are very heavy. This is much more delightful than my muggle job, which I'm currently slacking at right now. Yeah, I available for you to rewatch, I'm sure, unless YouTube decides to kick my ass for some frivolous reason. So you can pop off and then you can watch this again. It's recorded. It won't disappear forever. Don't you worry. Hi, I just drew some fan art. It's on Twitter and Instagram. Could this be a piece of fan art of something that I've made from a single petal? I am going to go and look. I'm going to go and look for that for that fan art. Sorry, my tabs are being quite stressed. I tell you what. I won't look for it. I will say to you a single petal. If you've tagged me in that, let me know and I'll go and look in the tags. If you want to just tell me what your Twitter handle is, then just tell me that. Because the less I have to type in to find your work, the better, because my laptop is sweating right now. I want to see this work, but I don't want my laptop to freak out by me going in all sorts of directions trying to find your work. So if you can let me know, that'd be great. It's A single petal, all one word. Let's go find it. I'm going to find it. A single, we want. Let's go. It's not loading. Just a sec. Bear with me. So yeah, I refer to the unicorn, the main unicorn in the animation as Uni. It's not an official name. It's just shorthand for unicorn. Because I didn't want to give them any proper names, as it were. Because they're animals. They don't have names. They just have spirits. But yes, that's so gorgeous. Thank you so much. I'm going to retweet that right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anybody else with fan art? Let me know. I want to see it. I didn't even consider that people could draw fan art of something that I've made. I'm so excited. I will retweet it without comment so that it will appear on people's dashboards in full glory. I hope that's understandable. Thank you so much, A Single Petal. That's really cool of you. Let's see. Do you have a store where I can buy a shirt or some art? I have a Society 6 where I will be posting up a Scarborough Fair poster. It'll be a big long thing. So it'll be like the album, not the album, like the Square Instagram art, only kind of longer, and the art is a little bit different. So yeah, if you search for Imogen Scoppy on Society 6, if you Google that, you'll find my place, you'll find my stuff. Yeah, I do lots of posters and anything that my artwork can be shoved on, basically. So yeah, sort that out. Ooh, my bum is starting to hurt because I'm sitting on a stool and it's not very comfortable. Should I get a cushion? I want to keep streaming. I want to keep streaming. Please bear with me just one moment while I get a cushion because I want to keep streaming. How about this one? How about this cushion? I'm going to fluff it. I bet you didn't expect me to do some fluffing on this live stream, but here we are. Bang. Ooh, I'm a little taller now. Oh gosh, I need a bit of water as well. I'm looking at myself in the playback and I look so haggard and old. Sorry, why am I being so down on myself? Maybe it's just the lighting. Oh dear. Maybe it's the makeup. I don't usually wear this much makeup. Well, I don't know anything about makeup. That sounded like I don't know anything about makeup because I'm better than people who wear makeup. No, I'm just an idiot who doesn't know what they're doing. I love your stuff from Confusion Wolf. Thank you, Confusion Wolf. Thank you for liking my stuff. I'm glad you like it. I'm about to draw the dragon. What's the dragon's name? I refer to the dragon as Dray. D-R-A-Y. Again, not an official name that the dragon was given by its dragon parents or anything like that. It's just a kind of placeholder name, like, okay, this is Dray. So you can call her Dray, or you can say the dragon. It's all good. Hello, Imogen, in your eyes. So yay, Harriet! I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Thank you so much. You're doing God's work. It's funny, reaction videos are an interesting genre, and I wonder how people kind of get into it. So let me know how people get into reaction videos, like into the business of it. Social. Let's not go down that road. Dre Uni is a good enough shit. Uni Dre Uni Droony. Ooh, there's nothing like. Just call it Scarborough Fair. There's only one couple, Dave. It's them. Like, I don't know what else to say. Let's see. Great work. Was the horse running animation hard to do? I even drawn an entire horse statically before I started animating. Well, no, I gave it a shot, but like, not the same. That is simply not the same. I think people who've drawn both horses and horse furries will agree that they are different challenges. But what helped me with animating horses was, number one, watching other horse animations, like Richard Williams's work on horse walk cycles. So if you Google Richard Williams horse run or horse walk, you will see the kind of things that I was using as a reference to get my horse walking and horse running just right. Because there's like the don't do that. That I don't know what that is. But yeah, it's complicated and annoying and dipping. Thanks, horses. This is great. It's making things so much easier. There was a point where I was like, if it looks all right. Like I try not to sweat too much over that sort of thing. We've gone over an hour of live streaming. Let me know if it's kind of laggy. There isn't anything I can do. Just let me know and I'll cry with you. Harriet, hello. I literally just started reacting for fun. Well, don't we all? And it carried on from there. Where this goes, but like a talk show host or something, where you're like, "That was great, Dan. Let's talk now on our interview show." I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. But I hope this goes somewhere. Or even if it's just what you want to do for fun, that's good. You do not have to turn every hobby into a hustle, because I think that's kind of crushing to some people. Do what feels right, Harriet. TJ says, I just watched Scarborough Fair. The animation is beautiful. Thank you so much, TJ. Brandon Gibbs, amazing work. Absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Brandon. Yay! It's Doig and Swift. Hello! Hello! I'm so happy you're here. For the uninitiated, Doig and Swift are incredible, and you will have seen their work in things like Starlight Brigade and more recently Magnum Bullet. So go and watch that stuff. You should probably watch this stuff first, but like you should watch that stuff. Watch all our stuff. We're all so talented. Yay! Imogen, I just saw Scarborough Fair. It was beyond gorgeous. You made me cry with your amazing art. You mad wonderful work. Thank you so much, both of you. That means a tremendous amount, because I look at the stuff you do. Oh my god. Last year, I had just gotten started on Scarborough Fair, and then Starlight Brigade came out, and it was so amazing. And I was like, how am I going to compete with this? Oh, it's astronomical. I really hope I can be that good someday. D Helm says, I also had some tears. Also, your hair is amazing. Thank you, D. I'm a very lucky girl. I had ginger parents in both directions, so it was unavoidable. It was difficult, and here is also something that might make people a little sad. I am going to try to not ever do something of this scale on my own again, because it wasn't always great. It was mainly about the creative choices I was making, but it was exhausting because I essentially didn't have any free time, because I've got 2 part-time jobs that I kept having to dash off and do. And I was you called me a madwoman a few minutes ago, and that is accurate. Like, I desperately wanted to do this. I had to do it this way. I had to do the things that I wanted to do. I'm sure you know the feeling. And when you're an independent animator and then there's no one to tell you no, then you end up making kind of unhealthy decisions with, it must be this big and this fast and this beautiful. And it's essentially, I exhausted myself with my own hubris. So I'm going to try and make better decisions in the future, work on smaller projects. Truth, it is the truth. Animating something this big for that long on your own, it's lonely, and I want to be. But yeah, so thank you so much. But yeah, I need to make better decisions. It's all a learning experience. A few more people have just turned up in channel. You can zip off and watch it right now. It's gorgeous. I can say that because I did it. What am I saying? That doesn't make any sense. But the sound is beautiful, certainly, because it was made by our lovely Dan Avedon, our lovely Sam Griffin, and our lovely Stephen Poisson, who has vanished. But if you like the music, and I'm sure you will, there is an acoustic album that you could buy right now. The link is in the description. Rush off and go and buy it. Support independent artists and soothe your soul in this uncertain time. I'm gonna hop back into the chat again. It's been scrolling away. I'm sorry if my eyes do crazy things. I'm just feeling a bit mad right now. I need need to grab the thing. I need to grab the scroll bar. It keeps vanishing. All I want to do is touch you, scroll bar. Okay. I'm going through the chat. I'm going through it. I'm going through it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The acting is my favorite part. It feels so real. Thank you. The acting is certainly the part that I am most comfortable with. Character acting, because it's so dramatic. Like I have weaknesses within animation, but I think the character acting is a strength of mine. Thank you so much. Congratulations on the release. The video is fantastic. Thank you, Grog. Let's see if I can scroll down a little bit more without losing everything. Did you do the entire music video all by yourself? Yeah. Yes, I did. Probably won't be doing that again because it was exhausting. If you've just joined us, yeah, I just said that I did the whole thing on my own, and I'm proud of it, and I'm glad I got to make those creative decisions, but it was very exhausting, so I'm probably going to be looking at either making smaller things on my own or bigger things as part of a group in the future, just to save my sanity. Look at how much animating has aged me. I'm so ugly now. That's not a priority. I'm trying not to pretend. I've got glitter on my fingers. I'm sorry when I touch my face, which I shouldn't be doing anyway. Don't touch your face. D Helm says, God, the little wing come over here was really nice. Thank you for noticing, because that was difficult to animate. Like that kind of come over here thing. Because I didn't doing it with the claws, I was like, that's not gonna look natural. Like she uses her claws as like hands, like human use their hands later. It looks kind of natural there, but at that I was like, here's a little shoulder thing. Let's use these wings. This dragon has wings. Let's use them. That answered that question. Sorry that I'm going through the chat so slowly. Sorry if I'm catching up to people's comments very slowly. Not on your own, eh? Wiggle. Oh, don't give me ideas. I'm gonna calm down a little bit. I'm trying to. Oh my god, Gal, that's insanely impressive. Well, it's certainly insane, and I won't be doing it as that. I am so proud of it. I'm proud that I did it. You live and you learn, you know. Have a lot of learning curves in this animation, just like learning how to draw, learning how to animate horses, learning how to draw horses simply. Learning how to animate a dragon, which is a dream come true. I will not be stopping doing that. I'm definitely going to spend the rest of my life animating dragons, no matter how hard it is, because I love dragons. Hardick says, congrats on the release. It's super good. Wait a minute. I'm sorry if I ever gave the impression that working in a team is weak or something. It isn't. Like, it's just a better idea. Just got done watching. This is from Loud Burb. Just got done watching this. That was beautifully animated, beautiful story, and you did your own work. Incredible. Thank you, Loud Burb. It was a pleasure to work on, as difficult as it was. But yes, thank you so much. I hope everyone's enjoying it. The animation is simply fantastic. You did marvelous work. Thank you very much, Walker Loco. Thank you so much. I'm going to take a swig of water because my throat is getting a little bit parched. Oh, my. If anybody has recently joined the stream and doesn't know what is going on, you should go and watch Scarborough Fair, which is the newest music video. Dan Avedon, there he is, and the Super Guitar Brothers, the acoustic album that you can buy right now. Sorry, I'm losing my mind while I'm talking. Right now in the description, the link is down there. You should go and buy it because we need this album to soothe our souls in this trying time. I'm serious though. It's gorgeous music. I just listened to Scarborough Fair on the television about an hour or so ago, and oh my god, the actual sound system rather than my tinny little laptop squeaking it out, having an actual sound system so I can appreciate the rich texture of their music is it's good. Go buy it. Go buy it now. Look at them. They're all so handsome. How can you resist? Go and buy this album. Doig and Swift say the last unicorn influence on the unicorn designs is so nice too. I bet Dan appreciated that. Love their tails. Yes, those kind of lion kind of tails. I mean, they're in classic unicorn dirty because they're dragging across the ground all the time, but they're unicorns. They're just naturally clean. Yeah, I love doing those tails because because I kind of like making that kind of flick with that kind of long kind of wire like because it's like a normal tail that doesn't have loads of strands, and then it's got all the kind of strands of hair at the end, so it's kind of flag like, and so it's really satisfying to kind of have it. Yeah, I love how you can tell it's a unicorn and not just a horse with a horn. Yeah, I was hoping so because the unicorn we have fun. But yeah, I was hoping that it would look very much horse-like. Obviously a unicorn, but with magical. They can all do magic. I'm saying this is canon right now, in case anyone has questions later. All unicorns in the Scarborough Fair music video are capable of magic, but some of them just don't feel like it. But Uni does. Uni is the name that I've just given our little unicorn with his little horn. Loud Burb says again, people definitely like it. The Grumps usually get something like 1 like per 23 views. This video is young, but it's got 1 like per 6 views. That's crazy good. Awesome. That's so cool. It might be because it's a music video. People go nuts for the animations on Game Grumps channel. I want to just take a moment to say one of the most heartwarming things about Game Grumps, the channel, and the whole enterprise really is if you go on the Game Grumps channel and you click on videos, like there are like here and there are actual gameplay videos, and I'm not trying to like do down the gameplay videos. It's all good. Like that's what the channel's about. But the fact that Aaron uses that platform to promote other animators, up and coming animators, amateurs like me. I don't know if you could still call me an amateur, but up and coming animators who would not. And it's really wonderful to see that kind of art flourishing in a place where you might not expect to find it. Aaron's just awesome. Aaron Hansen is just the best. He's the best. I'm going to take a sip of water because I've gotten a bit emotional. Excuse me. But yes, sometimes I just think about Aaron and Dan and Game Grumps and everything, and I'm just like, wow. They've done so much good. Humulus says, just watched it, absolutely beautiful. Cannot believe how bold you are to do some of the camera tricks you do. Gives such a 3-dimensional feel. Yeah, that was the 3-dimensional kind of camera tricks. Whoo, I had not done any of those things before, and they were the biggest challenges. Beyond animating horses, the camera shit was the worst. God, it was stressful trying to make that stuff look good, but I think I managed it. So thank you very much, Humulus, for your comment. Definitely can't call you an amateur. You're excelling at this. Thank you so much. Aaron is very sweet. He certainly is. He's the sweetest man online. Doigan Swift, was there anything that you listened to while you were what's kind of similar to this music that I like? I'm trying to think of kind of classical music that I was listening to while animating this. The Tallis Fantasia by Vaughan Williams is a beautiful piece of music that always spirits me away. Tallis Fantasia by Vaughan Williams. It's a gorgeous piece of music that features in the end credits of The Thief and the Cobbler recobbled. And I was like, I gotta find this on YouTube so I can like it and listen to it over and over. That's a gorgeous piece of music. I generally just listen to French house music most of the time. What other classical music took me away? Is it Thomas Howard? I can't remember. Whoever the music was at the end credits of Alien. There's a suite called The Romantic, I believe, and that music is beautiful as well. I listen to a lot of romantic things to kind of lift me up and take me away from the stuff. And Vaporwave. What other comments do we have? Vestman, again, Game Grumps being a source of uplifting for artists is one reason I've followed them so long. They have grown in so many ways, and the source of artist good is wonderful. My dad did that with going into studio recording to help the dreams of musicians when he realized that was not in the stars for him. He used to He used his source to be a guide and a light for other artists. Despite them not being a group anymore, recommend wholeheartedly listening to Milwaukee group Tiger Night. Ooh, that sounds good. Tiger Night. Yeah, I will. Witchy punk, sexy glam rock music. That sounds precisely what I like. So I will definitely check out Tiger Night. Thank you for that, Vestman. Go and watch it. There is a link in the description right now that you can watch it at the Game Grumps channel. And then once you have, you can go and you can buy this album, this acoustic album that will save us all. It will save our souls. It will soothe us, which is what we need. That link is also in the description where you can go and buy it. And I've pre-ordered a signed copy, and that signature, I'm certain, will elevate the game. Okay. How you all doing? How are you all keeping? We've been streaming for an hour and a half. I don't know how much longer I should continue streaming. I just enjoy it so much because I'm lonely. Bryony Evans, where did you first learn how to animate? In my bedroom. I've never had lessons. I'm entirely self-taught. So I just learned it by doing, man. I mean, honestly, when I was young, I was always an illustrator, and I still am an illustrator. I just thought animation was absolutely too difficult, too much effort. I'm not going to do that. You want me to animate? No. I'd much rather be a book illustrator or a concept artist or a comic book artist. I don't know anything but an animator. Being an animator was the last thing that I ever wanted to be. And it felt like a really kind of exclusive thing because of how tricky it is to get into. And it just looks so difficult. And I remember seeing the Ego Raptor animations in my youth as a teen. And I was like, wow, they're so funny. I haven't even played. I have no intention to. And Metal Gear Awesome is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I love that animation so much. What was I talking about like this? And then that sparked a kind of renaissance on YouTube of other people making Game Grumps animations, other up and coming animators, other novices, amateurs, people who've never done it before, being like, I'm gonna try. And I was like, maybe I should try it. Maybe. And here we are 7 years later. I didn't take any lessons. I just observe cartoons, observe from real life, look at tutorials when I find something that looks good, and that's it. And I think anyone can do something that they care enough about to put the time into, and that they are lucky enough to access the resources to. Those are two different things. I'm not just hardworking, I'm also lucky because not everyone has access to this kind of technology. Not everyone flash out and get a laptop and a Cintiq or a tablet and software as well. So yes, it's something to keep in mind. Thank you for the question. Subject number 2, The Romantic, which Scott and Rowling's then repeated over Alien end credits in lieu of reprise of the main theme. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous stuff. Holy heck, that was beautiful. 42 J Wiener. I recall your surname. Thank you so much, Mr. or Mrs. or Mix J Wiener. Baxarath says, just saw the video. Beautiful. And so many feels. Scarborough Fair has always been one of my favorites. Thank you so much, Bex. I'm going to call you Bex for short because I don't want to butcher your name. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to animate. I'm getting kind of peckish. That's what I'm getting. How are you guys? There are 38 people watching. Jesus Lord. We're going to get to 40 soon. That's scary. For those of you who are just joining, hello, welcome, namaste. I don't know what that means. I probably shouldn't be saying words I don't understand. If you've just joined us, please go and watch the Scarborough Fair music video, which I animated and has a soundtrack by these lovely men, Dan Avedon and the Super Guitar Brothers. It's a gorgeous piece of music, and you can watch that music video right now. The description is in the description. The link is in the description. I'm said this so many times, I'm losing my absolute marbles. And you can also buy the album. You can pre-order the album now by going to the description, clicking that link, and pressing money. No, I don't know if there is a button that says money, but you can go. You can see what your options are. And I believe if you pre-order it now, it's a huge inspiration to me to pursue animation and putting it publicly. The means, and you have the passion, just go for it and do what feels right for you. I believe in you. There are so many people who just kind of tentatively dipped their toes into the animation waters a few years ago because of Aaron. I'm just speaking from my own experience. And look at us now. We're making music videos and doing all sorts of stuff. It's crazy. I'm having licorice. Rude and Triggered says I'm having licorice. That is not what I would have. But if that's what you like, then more for you, eh? I've never been into licorice myself. I'm trying to remember what I've got in the kitchen right now. Do you know what I have? I have an Easter egg. Oh, I'd really like to have that Easter egg right now. Maybe I will. Maybe. Oh my gosh. I am feeling kind of peckish though. It's getting kind of dingy in the conservatory and it's making my face look so haggard. So I'm going to turn on a light. Oh, turn on some light. Yes, that makes all the difference. It doesn't really make any difference. I'm going to turn the lights off again. I'll turn one of them off. There we go. You don't need all that. Use up all that electricity, just half of the electricity. Go get that egg, woman. I don't know, because if I start walking around the house, it will remind me of how much I actually need to use the bathroom, and I don't want to abandon the stream because there's nothing to entertain you here except the beautiful screensaver that I have here. Maybe I could put like a be right back thing here. Fail the stream, that's what I love. Go piss, damn it! You just said that Easter egg. Okay. I'm going to go and pee, and then I'm going to grab the Easter egg, and then I'm going to start eating it. I'm losing my mind. Keep talking in the chat so the video doesn't get destroyed by YouTube, as YouTube destroys so many things. Okay. If you can hear me, great. I'm back. And I have an egg, Easter egg in the world. This, my friends, you're all my friends now. Butterscotch chocolate egg. I'm gonna say it into the mic so that you understand what an intimate situation this is about to become. Okay. This looks really dirty. This is a green and black's butterscotch egg, and I'm going to eat it. Well, possibly not all of it, but a part of it in front of you for your viewing pleasure. Thank you. Here we go. Let us begin dinner. You can have egg for dinner, right? That's normal. Oh, it says a very happy Easter. Well, how are you all doing? How's the chat? It's zipping by. I'm not going to try and catch it right now and look at the previous stuff. Who is this redhead woman? It's me, silly. Oh my god, you're so silly. Oh, dude, yum. Gimme, so special to me. Green and Black's chocolate is delicious. Let's see if I can open this without tearing the tin foil, because I love using my finger and kind of smoothing it out afterwards. That's also really good. I love doing that. So at the local Tesco, every year they have a big old aisle full of Easter eggs, and then after Easter, they have to get rid of all the Easter eggs that haven't been sold. I saw this a few years ago, and I was like, oh, I'll try it, and they're delicious. Oh, they're so good. Oh yes. Oh yes. No fancy pattern. Well, it is a fancy pattern, but no like picture or anything. Nothing required, quite frankly. Yes. Get that up in your craw. Eating it, you enjoying it? Good. Okay. Now, I think usually I just kind of smash it on something in order to get into it. I can nibble it. That's probably not a good look. What if I get a plate or a spoon? What if I stab it open? What if I do that? I should get rid of this. I'm just making a real pig's ear of this entire affair. Just bear with me while I get a plate or something. A bowl and a fork. This is fine. A bowl and a fork to eat my egg like a normal woman. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it didn't work. This is a really tough egg. Please. Maybe I need a knife. Maybe I need a knife. What am I doing? What am I doing? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I've got it. Whoa, I dropped the knife. I see what I'm doing. I'm going to put it right on the crease, okay? Oh. That was strangely erotic. Have you ever stabbed a chocolate egg before? Have you ever watched a woman take a knife and stab a chocolate egg? Well, now you have. Now you have. This is what you came online for, you perverts. This is what you want. I know it. The blade is coming loose in the knife. I swear I just pulled it. And now I have a nice money box. Come on. Separate. Damn you. I want to eat some of this. I need it. Oh. It's so good. It's so good. Let me show you the kind of lumpiness of the inside of this egg. If you can see, look at all those lumps. Maybe that doesn't look very appetizing, but what those lumps are pieces of butterscotch to give it that wonderful, wonderful flavor. I'm going to snap off another piece, perhaps bigger this time. Oh, it's so crumbly. It's so good. Oh, I just can't stop. Oh. I don't know if you can see. You see this kind of yellowiness within the chocolate here? That's the butterscotch. It's good. For those of you just joining, hi, and welcome to the stream. If you haven't already, you can watch the Scarborough Fair music video, the animation that I've spent the last year of my life working really hard on with these lads, Dan Avedon and the Super Guitar Brothers. You can see that music video right now. Go to the link in the description. Rush off. Find it. I worked really hard on it. It's great. I can guarantee you this. I would not guarantee you something I truly didn't believe in. And then you can come back here and click on the description down below to get this album. America, I mean the world. This album will heal us. This egg. This egg is healing me. Okay. Now I'm going to hop into the chat and see what you little squirrels have been talking about. I hope you don't mind me calling you squirrels. I just love to get that kind of Moulin Rouge, Zidler vibe in my life at any possible opportunity. Oh my gosh, this is going so slowly. I do apologize if there's any lag. I'm now looking back at the chat. Scrolling up. Please bear with me. I wish I had an Easter egg right now. So Rafa left for me. Oh god, the chat is just my laptop is awful, so I'm having a very difficult time looking at anything. Because everyone's looking at my flamingos. Yeah, my flamingos. I love flamingos. I don't actually know that much about flamingos themselves. Confirm which flamingos are dating each other. We need an accurate shipping chart. Well, there are many. We need to fix them. Oh dear. So yeah, I not only I'll fix it better. Come on. Perhaps over here. Come on, be good. Just a little bit. So I have this flamingo, which was a present from my brother and my sister-in-law, and I have my lovely glowing flamingo here. I have a few flamingos in my earrings. I've got this one here, if you can see. I just really love flamingo aesthetic. And whoa, being a little skew with. So we get them little flamingo and a big flamingo. I'll put them here for the time being. And I've got my flamingo lights right here as well. And I have a few other flamingo things. I've got a few flamingo beakers and tumblers that maybe I should get. I'm going to pour myself a glass of water. This will only take worth using. I have found a cup, and now I am ready to sup with my cup. Yes, I'm holding this very carefully because I'm holding it over a laptop. But here you can see I have more flamingos. I'm not a flamingo expert. In fact, I'm not really an expert on how to on anything, but like, I just donated $50 to Walker. That was so kind. You are my first ever super chat. Oh, that's so lovely. And it's pink. And it's pink. It goes with my thing. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Oh wow. What a wonderful day. Let's see. People are using flamingos in the chat now. That's excellent. You deserve it. Thank you. Oh my god. I'm going to do another live stream though, hopefully on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, where I am going to get on this exercise bike and go at it for an hour. And by go at it, I mean ride the bike. Nothing weird. Yeah, I'm going to have a soundtrack graciously provided to me by Tupperware Remix Party. Yes, I did ask them and they did say yes, so I'm really excited about that. Yeah, it's going to be really stupid, but it's going to be fun. If you want to donate to my Tiltify, my fundraiser, I'm going to copy the link and put that in the chat right now. Boom. I hope that went into the chat. I'm not sure. I can't see anything. So yes, I'm raising some money as well. So please go and check it out if you can. If the link works, I hope it does. I'm hoping that by the end of Tuesday, we'll all have raised $250. That'd be excellent because it was only $100 to begin with, and then we reached that. Even though the first live stream was god awful, people really put their back into it and gave me donated their money. So I was like, whoa, that's cool. To those of you just joining us, this isn't a Hope from Home live stream. I'm just bringing it up because it'll be relevant later in the week, or next week rather. But if you're just joining us, hello! This is an after Scarborough Fair release party live stream. We're partying so hard, I've got a glass just full of vodka. Yeah. And if you haven't seen the music video for Scarborough Fair yet, please go to the description. There is a link to it. You can go watch it right now, and then you should come back and join this party and get this album, the link to which is also in the description. You can get this gorgeous acoustic album put together by Dan Abadan and the Super Guitar Brothers. It's gorgeous, darling. It's beautiful, and it is what we need. It's what we need that will heal the planet Earth. I believe it. Don't you? You can order it right now. It might even be signed if you order it quickly. I can't confirm or deny that, but I've ordered a signed copy. I'm very excited to get that because they're worth more. No, I'm kidding. It'll be really cool. Oh, oh, oh! I'm getting parched. I am. How are you? How are you all doing? Have we got any essential workers in the experiences? That's relevant. Just generally, that is news that is worth talking about. Or if you're an essential worker and you do not want to talk about that shit at all, that's fine and understandable. I hope you're all doing okay. You're incredible. You are doing things that you didn't sign up for, and you deserve pay raises at the fucking least. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. You're exceptional. You're doing amazing work. Did you already talk about how you came up with the idea for the video? I'd love to hear how that started. Well, Morgan Swift, I was listening to the lyrics, or rather reading the lyrics of the song Scarborough Fair, and challenging each other to do impossible things, either to stay with or push apart the person that they're singing to. A lot of conflict, and I wanted to take that theme of impossibility and kind of structure the animation around that. So we've got two creatures which generally butt heads in the meat, being able to be with each other in the end. Spoilers! But if you haven't watched that yet, and you're hanging around here, you're doing this to yourself. Go and watch this animation, the description to which is in the link to which is in the description below. There we go. Sorry, I'm losing my absolute mind saying it over and over again. I'm not complaining. I'm enjoying this a lot. I'm going to try and scroll up in the chat. Gosh, I should just get like a mouse or something and plug it into this. If only I had one. Oh, it's so difficult. I'm sorry, I can't scroll up right now. My computer's just being too slow. Joshua Walker says, I work in US health because you need to keep you safe. I hope you're being paid accordingly to the risks that you are taking. Yeah, it sucks. Like here I am, I just spend my days just drawing at home and going bah, bah, on live streams, and you guys are doing extraordinarily important, frightening stuff, and you deserve everything. You deserve everything for what you're doing. Vestman says, Grande Door, much love, change the world, make, create, be odd, passionate, gorgeous weirdos who make this place a more wonderful orb to live on. Love you all. Ah, yeah. T-Funk says, yep, it's essential here. I'm a horticulturalist for a local I'm a Dumbo. I can't read a word that big. Municipality. And hurrahs go for to doctors and stuff, and yeah, like of course, like they're really risking their lives, but you are also at risk, and you're doing such a kind with a salary that reflects what you're going through right now. I work in computers and help with healthcare systems for a care facility. Okay. So maybe you're not having to go up against too many members of the public, I hope. Uh, My mum's a nurse. I worry about her a lot. Charlie K, you're all lots of love in the chat right now. I hope your mum's okay. She's she's doing work that no one should ever have to do. Whew, got a little bit serious there. But these are serious times. We can have a little serious break for a moment to remember what we're all going through. That's all right. That's just fine. So I will go to 2.5 hours today, and then I will end this stream. So in 30 minutes, this stream will be kaput. Well, not kaput. It won't be deleted, but like it will finish, and then you can watch it again should you require. Should there be anything essential that you forgot to pay attention to. I'm just gonna pop onto Facebook for a second because my family messaged me, and so I'm just gonna pop over there. It looks like everything's fine. It looks like everything's fine. Uh, okay, good. I hope you can all understand why I just felt the need to pop over there. It looks like it's all good there. Yeah, because also I'll need to have a real meal. In a moment or two. I've got a pizza in the fridge. I've got a pizza in the fridge. I can have a pizza. It's a margarita pizza. I'm going to share it with my boyfriend. We're going to cut it in half and dip slices in ketchup. It's going to be so sweet. So yeah. I don't know why I'm talking about that. Sorry. I think I'm just losing it a little bit. Joshua Walker, I hope you're doing okay. You've put a smiley face, so it looks like you're happy. I hope that's not a sarcastic smiley face. I hope you're doing okay. Charlie K says, now that I discover your personality through the stream, I can really see how it's conveyed through your animations anyway. I really enjoy the stream. Thank you so much, Charlie. I mean, yeah, I've always had people tell me I'm quite over the top. So doing animations is a really great way to channel that kind of over the topness. A family working in healthcare both in the US and England. I hope they're all doing well at this time. Afro Ampharos, I believe you commented before. I hope your family are doing okay. That's extraordinary stuff they're doing, and in 2 different places. I wonder how different their experiences are. Somebody I asked if you in the last stream if you did voice work. I just want to compliment your amazing work as an actor on Undertale animation too. That was so good. Thank you so much.
I love doing Alphys. She's really deep and she's complicated and she's got all these layers and stuff. And I remember, well, it's really relatable. So, yeah, it can be a little disconcerting when people find her annoying because I'm like, you just don't understand her. She's got a lot going on. She's not perfect, but who is? Who among us are perfect? None of us are.
Anyway, I'm going to do that because I'm going to stop doing that because it's making my voice go crazy. Ben says, on my way out because I should actually be working once more. Absolutely love your video. Thank you for what you're doing and bringing joy when things are down. Infinite love. Thank you. Just watch the video and it's beautiful. Thank you so much. And Sallow, Roboterize says, flamingo pizza. I would never eat a flamingo, you know, maybe in my youth. I'm a pescatarian, or at least I try to be. Let's see. My favorite to do is fish lay. Oh. My mouth is going crazy. Oh boy. Oh. I should relax a little bit. I've been talking non-stop for 2 hours and it's making me feel very phlegmy. That's the word. To those of you that have just joined us, if you are just joining us, welcome. Hello. I have just released, or rather, me and Dan Avidan and the Super Guitar Brothers have just released our newest music video, which is Scarborough Fair, the link to which is in the description. If you haven't seen it, go and click it, go and watch it and then come back and celebrate with us. And you can also buy this album that the music is from to Scarborough Fair on our television sound system. We've got like a proper sound system hooked up to it, and mwah, it sounds so gorgeous. It's so good. So please check it out. It's absolutely beautifully rendered, if rendered is a word that can in fact be applied to mastering music. Mastered is probably a better word, but yes, go and check it out now. It's just gorgeous. I don't know why I was thumbing my living room, which is where that is. But yes, please go. Oh, funny story. You mentioned your boyfriend. I was talking with someone from the UK, and she said she played video games with her partner often. And she wants to know. Oh, partner. Yeah, partner. It could definitely mean like romantic partner or business partner. I don't know how many other uses of the word partner are used in the UK. Those are the only ones I can really think of off the top of my head. Yeah. So I'm going to stare off into my garden now for a moment and think calming thoughts, like the fact that even though my boyfriend has been walking outside for over an hour, he'll probably be fine. My boyfriend likes to go on walks and go jogging and stuff. Like he's just getting into it ever since this pandemic started. And it's like, please be careful. Like he's a sensible boy, but I'm like, no, just walk around in circles. You might lose your mind, but your lungs will be saved. I don't know. That's probably kind of a patronizing thing for me to say. He's putting up with a lot. Romance is business. The business of romance. Thank you, Fable Paint. You are correct. Romance is nothing but business. The business of having to be patient. In the US, it means long-term relationship with someone of the same sex. Oh, yes. Normalize the term partner so that when a gay person does say partner, then straight people don't leap to conclusions. I'm not sure if I'm making sense. I hope if there's anybody who understands, they'd say that I'm making sense. It's just trying to normalize the term partner so that it sounds like less like a gay thing that gay people do, if that makes sense. Yeah, we say partner in the UK. It's cool. It's a way of obscuring your partner's gender. There's a more succinct way of putting it. Thank you, Fable. How many times a week feels plentiful for your pescatarianism? How many times a week? Well, generally I eat vegetarian food because my partner's vegetarian and we eat vegetarian food together. But whoa! Someone just donated $100. It's just so your animation you did for Game Grumps. I loved it. The unicorn and the dragon animation made me feel like a young kid again, exploring, I'm sure, an enchanted forest filled with mystical creatures. Thank you for creating such beautiful work of art. Thank you so much. Awesome jacket, dude. Thank you so much, awesome jacket, dude. That's really like, wow, thank you. Very generous, extraordinarily generous. It was a pleasure to work on. For anyone who is just joining the stream, I wonder how many times I've said this. For anyone just joining the stream, this is the post Scarborough Fair live stream party. Then when you're done, you can come back, join the party, and then you can go and click the other link in the description to buy this album, this important album that Dan Avedon and the Super Guitar Brothers put together. Because let me tell you something, folks. This album, in a way that we desperately need, politically, emotionally, metaphysically, every fashion, every way. It's a gorgeous album. I listened to it on my television hooked up sound system a few hours ago, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Well, I listened to Scarborough Fair. I'm very excited to hear the rest of it. I pre-ordered my copy. Have you pre-ordered yours? Like, sounding like a nag now. Horse pun. I'm gonna hop back into the chat now. I need to chill out. My voice is going, but I kind of like it. I sound really tomboyish. But I was talking about being a pescatarian. Yeah, I eat vegetarian food most of the time because my boyfriend's vegetarian, but I love fish. just love fish. So yeah, I have a fish dish when I can. So because we make meals together, I usually, if I'm going to eat fish, I'll just buy a microwave meal, like a fish pie, or this delicious thing they have at Sainsbury's where they have like noodles and prawns and chili stuff. It's so good. I actually got a receipt last month when I was at Sainsbury's. Like a coupon thing, it popped out and it said, "You are the UK's third biggest fan of this fucking microwave meal, you loser." And I was like, whoa. I promised us a thing that happened. I even kept the receipt. I don't know where it is right now. I'm not going to waste your time trying to search for it, but yeah, that's a real thing. Someone will make a compilation of every time you promote this album. I don't know how entertaining that would be. I just say the same shit over and over again. But if that's your thing, if you want to do that, whoever wants to do that, you have my blessing. The significant other doesn't roll off the tongue as well as partner for me, also American. Besides, more nouns is good. Word choice being a nice thing to have. Correct. It was amazing. I'm so proud. Thank you, Rabid Weasel. Thank you very much. That's why I use SO. SO, significant other. SO sounds cute. Never heard of anybody refer to it like that way, unlike NB or envy. Yeah. If you're only listening to this and you're not looking at the chat, then you might be like, what is she saying? But yeah, NB stands for non-binary. So yeah, it not being parched. I'm going to have another sip. Look at these flamingos. Which ones, you might say? All of them. In fact, even my stethoscope looks like a flamingo. That pink thing dangling just over there. There. Ooh, that's the stuff. I actually tried to stream because of you making it seem so chill, but my YouTube didn't like it because my microphone looks like a penis. What? What, did your live stream get cut off because the YouTube algorithm was like, penis detected or something? Because if that's the case, I've got so many pink dangly things in this live stream that it's a wonder I've not been. But yeah, live streaming is fun as long as you have the bandwidth for it. I tried doing a live stream with a live stream progress bar with the fundraiser in the top. It's gonna be so lovely. And then for anyone who was present for that live stream, they'll be able to tell you how extraordinarily rough it was. The audio was fine, the video was awful, and it's because I was trying to do Streamlabs. My laptop is too old. The OS isn't hot enough to keep up with this flighty, extraordinary technology, so I just can't use Streamlabs. And that is why I have my old computer with a picture on it, because most people will be like, well, I'll just make a cute border and then I'll have the pictures there. I was thinking of having a cute little GIF on the screen at the same time. Like I made this all up. But Streamlabs just slows my computer down so much that it's just not worth it. It just ruins the entire stream. So I was like, oh, but I want a picture of this album, this gorgeous album. I want a picture of it. I don't have a printer. Full screensaver. Yay! So this old dear is finally, well, not finally, but being made use of even in its old age. I can prove that this thing is 10 years old to you by turning it around and showing you just how thick it is. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, but that's a CD drive right there. Don't make them like that anymore. Yeah, I've had this since you can hear a buzzing. That's a big B. What was I talking about? I was talking about my computer. I actually ordered a new iMac the other week, so hopefully that will be here possibly next weekend. Big B, what are you doing? It's getting lost behind all our crap in the conservatory. This is very sad. I'll have to save it later. I'm not going to waste your time doing that right now. I'm going to hop back into the live chat again. Old school is best anyway. Correct, Rabid Weasel. Old school is good. Let's see. Yes, thick. I'm glad everyone is saying thick. It's a thick iMac. Thick iMac. B. It's so... I can't even tell where it is now. Can anyone hear this B? B. It's It's so big. This bee is gigantic. You just this bee is. It's like getting caught behind all the stuff in the room. Bee, this is not the time. You have to go. Yay! No, go away. I moved a thing and the bee started flying out of the door. And then it turned back in. And I was like, no! Stupid bee. Anyway. Oh, hello. Oh my god, I had 2 hours long. I guess. I just enjoy this so much. But I will be ending the stream in about 12 minutes. So it'll end at 2:30. Not at 2 hours 30 minutes, I should say. Be gone. That's correct. Leave him be. I can't leave him be. I have to set him free. Threatening an endangered species. I'm trying to save it. All right, I'm trying to save the endangered species. Sheesh. Gonna eat some food and get to work. Thanks for the stream and the incredible animation. Thank you so much, Purple Paint. Good luck with Lackadaisy. Yeah, I'm so excited for that. Oh my god. Be free. Correct. Where's my water? I've still got some water in a bottle. If any of you have any questions for me as this live stream comes to its end within the next 10 minutes, fire away. Let me know. Because my laptop is getting rather warm. I don't want it to end up cooking. Let's see. I should have probably bumped this live stream a few more times during the duration of oh, this is new. Instagram is allowing messages on the desktop. Just suddenly out of nowhere. That's cool. And about fucking time. It's really annoying not to be able to check it out for whatever reason because your phone is. There's another bee in the room. There's another goddamn bee. I don't know where it is. I think it's behind me somewhere. Maybe it'll even pop up on the screen. As we come to the end of the stream, in about 10 minutes, I'm just going to again promote what this has been all about. This has been a post Scarborough Fair celebration live stream. Scarborough Fair is the music video and the link in the description. You can pre-order that now, and you can go and watch the Scarborough Fair music video as well. There's a link down there that you can hop off and watch that. And then maybe in these last moments that we have together, I was making GIFs of Scarborough Fair. I was making GIFs of my animation. And I'm just going to wipe the makeup from under my eyes because it's making me look so tired. But I was making GIFs of this thing. And while I was doing that, I was looking at the different images that were zooming past my eyes. And I saw, as one of the frames stopped, that there is an error in one of the frames in Scarborough Fair. There is a stray line where there does not need to be, and I saw it. And this was like the other day, and I was like, it's too late. It's too late for me to change anything. They've got the file for the final animation. I can't change anything. But that is the way of things. And I promise you that I went through this animation with a fine comb for weeks, trying to rid any imperfections. But done is better than perfect, because perfect is unachievable. I'm only one woman. I'm just one guy. And I did my best, you know, so forgive me. Should you see any animation errors, any stray lines, anything embarrassing, don't tell me about it, because I don't need that. I don't need that on my conscience. No, it's cool. Because, you know, I've seen animation errors in movies and I've been like, how embarrassing, but whatever. It's not a big deal. We're only human. We're only human. Did you know that you can see a boom mic in one of the Sex and the City movies? That's a lot. So never mind. Awesome video. Are you tempted to animate a music video for a song, original or cover, of your own? That's a good question, Andrew Wilson. Thank you for asking it. This year, I want to try and get into music production. That was my big goal. Like, if I could, an entire song, like an entire 3-minute thing by myself again. But if I make music of my own and I have some film stuff, and it's absurd anyway. Thank you, Rabid Weasel. I'm glad you agree. Will you say where it is or will we have to search it? Don't do that to yourself. I wish I hadn't told you. You must let this go right now. I'm just gonna adjust my window just for a sec because something's acting up a little bit. I don't know what's happening. There's clipping in Frozen, don't sweat it. Yes, there is. Are you talking about the bit where her hair kind of goes through her arm or something? Because I saw that shit and I was like, I was like, what a drama. Disney is fake. Disney is fake? What? Yeah, so I just have to think about stuff like that. And I'm like, everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Cowardly Dog. I hear it's good though. I hear it's really good. And frightening. I don't really like things that scare me. Steven Universe scares me enough as it is. Who's watched Steven Universe? Who finished watching Steven Universe? I sure did. Oh boy, Steven Universe Future. Wow. Whoa, that took a turn. But I'm really pleased with Steven Universe Future because I don't think you could have followed up Steven Universe Original in any more responsible of a way. Done before, but I've not witnessed it, and it was really effective. And I hope that it helps people. I hope that stand responsibility and love and forgiveness and growth and all of that, all of those things. But it's really satisfying because Steven Universe is a show all about growth and forgiveness and stuff. And then Steven Universe Future is like, hey, what if being a mediator to everybody you know, like everybody you know from a young age, and everyone is like so much older than you? What if that isn't good for you? What if that hurts you? I think that was a really responsible question to ask and answer, and I'm glad they did. Because I think a lot of people were left dangling at the end of Steven Universe, like, well, this is a happy ending, but this seems like a recipe for like a lot of mental anguish for these characters. So yeah, tell me what you thought. We've got 4 minutes, sorry. Tell me, essentially, and dealing with trauma, and trying to find answers. It was good personally. A lot of people didn't like it because it felt so rushed. But honestly, if I had only 11 minutes left of a show, well, I guess it could have been a thing that they did for like a full season or whatever. But I think they got the message across just fine because it was just focusing, spoilers, I guess, but it's just focusing on Steven. So you don't need to go. I thought it worked just fine personally. I thought it was great. I don't think they needed to go on further than that. And this is what fan fiction is for. This is what fan art is for. Like, I'm all about fandom. As long as you're all good to each other, you don't do anything shitty to each other. Fandom can be a beautiful, beautiful thing, and you can explore ideas brought up in an IP even further. So, is this for children? I mean, it's essentially a children's show, but it's got a lot of adult things in it. Like, I'd say it's a show for younger people to watch with their older siblings or their parents. That's what I'd say. It's literally parental. Characters are scary with adorable life lessons and interesting characters, and the last episode is beautiful, which I mentioned. Cool. Oh, Penultima! Hello, Penultima! I can see different frames in this stream. Hello. I am actually finishing the stream in 2 minutes, Penultima. Sorry. But you can check out the entire thing once I finish streaming. You like to post on. This is a great way to end the stream. Okay. I am on Twitter, and my Twitter is icecopy, just like my username here. So ISCOPPIE. That's what I am on Twitter. My Instagram is Imogens _ cool _ pics. Imogens cool pics. You can find me on Instagram at that. I have a Tumblr that's iScopy as well, but Tumblr is so dead that I rarely get active on there. I'll post pictures like art and stuff. Oh, excuse me, hiccuping. I'll post art and stuff, but because it's so quiet and I don't get much attention, I mean that's what it is. I don't hang out there, but Instagram or Twitter are great places that I generally spend time. The other day I got a message from someone saying, "Do you have an OnlyFans?" And I didn't know what OnlyFans was, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I don't, but thank you for messaging me anyway." I sure know what an OnlyFans is now. For the uninitiated, OnlyFans tends to be a place where fans can subscribe to content, exclusive content from the person they are paying, and it is generally of an adult nature. And I was like, my goodness, the ideas that people have. Da, 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 da. Penultima is an essential worker as well. Give them love. Yes, Penultima is an essential worker, and they donated to my fundraiser. Speaking of bumping stuff, I am still doing my fundraiser for Hope from Home. The link I will post right now. So if you want to help me raise money, head to that link and donate. Even a small donation is good. It's better than nothing. Every little helps. I will be doing another live stream on Tuesday where I will be hopping on that exercise bike for 1 hour with a soundtrack provided graciously by Tupperware Remix Party. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to get sweaty. You're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. So there's that. And I will say one last time, this has been a Scarborough Fair release party live stream. One of the links is to go to see that animation, and the other link is to to order this album right here, this gorgeous you out, mellow you out. There we go. In this trying time, and I think we all need it. We all need this. This will heal us. But not in a fake like incense and candles and rocks on your back kind of way. I mean spiritually, it will heal us, okay? So like pre-order this thing, support independent artists. I have been chatting for too long, so I am going to say goodbye right now. Thank you so much to all of you who have joined me in chat. Thank you so much to anyone who's just been watching. Thank you so much to anyone who is watching Scarborough promote what they're doing. You basically give our careers life. So if you can share this video and the album with your families, with your friends, with any nutters you know who like animation, then please do that. You will be helping us tremendously. Spread it around. It's all good. Don't spread COVID-19. Spread Scarborough Fair. No, that is not what I want to be signing off with. Share this video. Please stay safe. Respect each other, respect yourselves, keep clean, and just go with God. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.